enter a Zoom meeting. And one more time, please mute it. You know, if someone talking or you're not talking, please mute it because it's really kind of bothering. So, okay, thank you. Thank you for understanding. So now we cannot wait for long. We're gonna hear from someone who is really commitment. It's really powerful in the atomy business. She is cosmetology, so about dermatology, something like that, about the prettiest. And she was a missionary in India. So, okay, I cannot wait for long. Please welcome Eydie Forte, Diamond Master. Woo.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. I'm so honored to be here, to be meeting every one of you, and fresh face. It's always a pleasure to, share my story and my ups and downs and what is real about Atomy. Again, my name is Eydie Forte. I'm from Tacoma, from El Shaddai Center, and I'm a Diamond Master. And let's go back 3 years though. Okay, that's when I joined Atomy full time. I just jumped in all the way in, not even thinking about anything at all, and became a center leader at the same time. Like I was introduced, I have a lot of experience in, let's say corporate world in a sense. I've been a bank manager, I've been a retail manager, vendor for retail store like Nordstrom, and so many, large, let's say department store. And then I've been a phlebotomist, I've been esthetician, I've been cosmetologist. I guess because I master certain things and I get bored. A lot of times, especially in banking, when I went in, one of the trainer told me, do minimum and get paid and go home. That didn't sit with me very well because I'm a very hard worker. Whatever I do, I think I put more than 100% in. So anyhow, another thing was that I trust people all the way. Unless they give me something else, the reason not to. But foremost, in banking, when someone comes in to get a loan or anything, let's say, Wanda, you come to me and say, hey, I'm Wanda, I need a loan, I need to do this. I would say, no, you're not. You need to prove to me that you are really Wanda. And that didn't work with me either because I trust everyone and love everyone and I believe everything they said. So I've been in the banking area for, I would say, a little over a year and a half. I got promoted 9 times to all the way to manage one of the branches. So that said and done, life happens, right? For all of you, things changed. You have this dream, okay, I'm gonna work at this career for a certain time and I'm gonna get retirement and I'm gonna do this and this and that. But it never works out that way. For me, yes, I was married, but I became a single mom, and things like this, right? And you want to have this career, but it didn't fit with you, or you want to try this one, but so many different things happen, right? And that's what I stepped in, let's say, to Atomy. And why did I go full force? Because I fell in love with the product. 3 years ago, well, actually, no, about 7 years ago, I was introduced to Atomy by one of the person that you all know. Right now, she's a royal master. At that time, I was working for Samsung, traveling the world, right? And opening up 10 Corsa Como in South Korea. That is that's a renowned shopping mall based in Milan. But Samsung got the exclusive to open one in Seoul. So I was in charge of negotiating, getting all the best product. As you know, Korea is the Wall Street of cosmetics, right? And so I was able to negotiate, kind of feel, smell, let's say the packaging, everything. And of course, the margin has to meet for us to make any type of money. So when it came to skincare system, I knew all in all, because I worked at the, at the mall with the skincare systems and everything. Can you guys hear me?
So, 800 would be the authorization for the
No. Please, one more time, mute if you're not talking, please. Thank you.
So anyhow, so when she came and said, hey, this $100 skincare system, at that time, it was, 6 set, right? Skincare system, it is the world's best. I kind of shunned her. I was very arrogant. I would say, there's nothing that costs $100 could say it is the best in the world. So I said, no, thank you, very kindly. And she happened to be the deacon at my mom's new church. So one day I got a huge package at my house, and I opened it and it was Atomy product. So I knew who it was from. I called my mom and said, Mom, what do I do with this? And she plainly said, Eydie, that's your job. Why don't you just use it, try it, and give her your opinion? That's what you do. I said, okay. So I did. And I was just stunned, to be honest with you, especially the Forte, just how it cleansed. As you know, I use, eye makeup, and sometimes it has to be waterproof because I got oily skin. So I had to use kind of a couple of different products to remove eye makeup, but with a deep cleanser, everything just came off. And my skin felt so good. I mean, everything that I tried, there was nothing I could say anything negative, negative about it. And the price was mind blowing at that time, because I was used to like $50 up to almost $100 for cleansing, depends on what brand it was, right? But here it is $9. Oh, come on. Well, as you know, that's all it took. That's what I know. When everyone start using our Atomy product, their conception, their, I don't know, something that they don't know about product, it could be negativity or they don't know. You got to have them try it. And everything changes after. That was my experience, okay? And then, of course, I was excited. I was talking to everyone. Before that, I would not share any of the product that I was using or I was promoting. At least I said, whatever you're using, use it. At least they were using something, so it was, helping their skin anyway, but I didn't promote nothing. So now, of course, it is totally changed. I want to share with the whole world what Atomy is all about, especially the skincare system. As you all know, maybe not know, I'm a great grandmother of one. Yes, I am a great grandmother. I have actually, me and Sharon Rose Kwan was, sharing our age, and she was kind of stunned how she thought I was younger than her, but actually I'm older than her. So let's not go over there, but let's say 60 plus, okay? Anyhow, my skin has changed dramatically using Absolute skincare system. As you know, I mean, I have a team from India who has seen me like 4 years ago or close 5 years ago, and they tell me, you're getting more youthful every day. And when you look at just, when I look at myself, I could really say, you know what, they're telling the truth, because that's what I see. And I'm just so, I'm grateful to our CEO, Hungry Park, giving us opportunity to share our amazing products. Well, today, enough about me. I'm so glad that our Sharon Rose Master Kwan has invited me to share in depth. We all know about marketing already, that we have an amazing marketing plan that nobody ever, nobody could even touch. Let's put it that way. And the product, we all know how amazing our product is at absolute quality, at absolute price. Now, we're all here because somehow we want to be financially free. We want to make money. We want to have a good life, like our CEO says. He's telling everyone who is living average life, saying, hey, live, extraordinary life, abundant life. Is that not right? But do it with helping others. it's not about us, it's not about me, it's about serving the others. That's why I fell in love with Adobe, because the concept and even our company motto, right? It says, of course, we all have faith. We have to have vision. Without that, I don't think we could survive. Okay. And having faith, oh my God, that just give us the fuel. And for us to serve in humility, you know, that touches everyone. I don't think nobody sits that high to judge anyone, because like I said, life happens. And one thing that I want to share with you, and this is like a penny for your thought, one of the philosopher, his name is Epictetus, right? And he was from 1st century, okay, long ago. But he said there is 4 kinds
my bag is in there.
appearances, meaning that there's 4 kinds of people, okay? And one is that things are, they are appear to be. So whatever you see, it is true. Second, there are, let's say, there neither are, not appear to be, or they are, but do not appear to be. And the 4th is they are not, but appear to be. Okay, what does all that mean? Okay, you probably say, what the heck she is talking about? For example, we all know, for example, all the billionaires and millionaires, you know, they're very frugal. We all know that, right? So in, let's say, when I was working for Nordstrom, you know, most high-end, let's say St. John clothing department, people are very judgmental as what they, you know, how they see people. When they come in all bummed out, they don't even want to help them because they don't think they have money to buy that expensive clothing, right? So they shun them in a sense. But if somebody walks in all nicely dressed and they could afford, you know, the outfit, they will go and serve them. But would they buy? You know, there's a good question mark. So what I'm saying is that there's so many different people, and that kind of fits in Adobe, I think, because when someone comes in and say, hey, I want to build this, they're so excited, I'm going to do this and this and this and this and that. But where are they? And there's a people with a whole bunch of questions to a point where, you know what, it's like, if you're going to do this or not, right? Because you get a little irritated because they're asking the same question over and over and over. But they appear to be not understanding, but in their deep heart, they want to know, but they have many questions. So those are the people that you want to take that extra time to understand them and really listen to what do they want? What do they want to get out of this business? Why do they want to get in? Okay. And also there's a people, I know, I mean, they're going to do this and they're going to do that, but they're so slow. Okay. And there's so many different types of people, and that I have dealt with it all in 3 years. And being a center leader, I mean, it was kind of tough in a sense because I didn't know what was I doing, right? I didn't even know because it just happened so quickly. So I just have this, let's say, oh my goodness, what's the word that I'm looking for? Really honor center leaders because they put out so much. So before I go, you know, further, anybody who has a center leader and you have a center to work at, you know, every day you need to be grateful because you have a place to go and be the person that you need to be for your partner, right? And guess what? They're the one who's responsible for everything. They're giving you the opportunity to build your business, right? So you could open and duplicate. But right now, they're forking out everything that you're using. Seriously, I'm sorry, I'm just being blunt. You know, there's nothing candy coat here, candy coating, all right? She pays the rent, she used all the product out of her pocket, you know, anything. They're putting their heart out for your success. So every day, be grateful, you know, that you have a place to go and build your center and saying that, hey, that's my center, right? That is yours. You can't, you know, I mean, you could adapt saying that is my, and you could utterly say, that's my center. You need to come and visit me and you need to whatever. Okay. So that is something that no other company has, right? And we do. Another thing is that when you look at people and when you receive people, always, don't judge. You just receive them with, love and with a serving heart. We're here to serve, not to be served. And that's something that I want to emphasize more than anything, because whatever you give out, you're going to receive for sure. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but sooner or later, you're going to receive what you have put out. And that's what Atom is all about. Okay. And let's see, there's two types. There's when I have a lot of a big team in India, all male. Okay. And they're all numbers people. Men are numbers. Okay. But women, as we know, we love products and we'll try it, and you fall in love with it, and we'll share, like we share everything, like restaurant or book or movie, everything. We don't get paid to share, right? So once you love our product, you cannot help to share with the loved ones and the friends. And those are the people who probably shun you the most. Oh, that MLM thing, oh, I don't want to use it. I'd rather use all this chemical bound product, right? And your heart gets all crushed because you are sharing, because you love them and you want them to use the most, awesome product. And that, it's so affordable and yet so, high quality, but they don't even want to try. But you know what? It's okay. They will come around sooner or later. In 3 years, everybody that I talked in the beginning, they haven't used an item at all. But a year later, guess what? They're hearing things, they're witnessing things. So they're coming back and say, you know what? I think I will try that. A year later, guys. So when our CEO says, when you talk to someone for 100 times, it's like talking to them once and never giving up. And if you guys have anybody who's expired underneath your lineage, you know what? Go back and get in touch with them, because that's one of, my downline. That's her goal. She have many people, but in the beginning, we get all excited. We sign up everybody, right? But with Atomy, without consumer, what good is it? If you have 1,000 people, you got 10,000 people underneath you and none uses your product, what good is it? You have this $2 billion company, 2 billion, almost 2 billion. We know that's how our company's worth, right? You got it absolutely free without not even one penny. Even in India, not even 1 rupee. You got in, you got the opportunity, all right? What you do with it is up to you, because you are your own CEO. But a lot of people get a different concept. And I think because of some leadership or lack of knowledge is very, very harsh on some, circumstances. I hear, okay, I'm gonna build your one leg, so you just build one. Wait a minute. Don't you know our marketing is a binary? It's 2 lines. You cannot walk and run with one leg. You got to have both running together, right? So make sure your team or your partner knows, wait a minute, yes, you will have one power line because it's, it's a one line that you are building yourself. So you're going to get that boost, but it doesn't mean you're going to know those people. Becoming a sales master, yes, all the people, all the downline, upline, they will help you to get there because it's all about PV, that. But we're not just stopping as sales master. That's our stepping stone, right? There's our foundation. We want to go beyond that. So how do we get there? Consumers, and both like going at the same time. Sales master, yes, you have to have your 700 PV on your personal, right? And it have to build 2.5 on both, both sides. And it takes consumers, as you know. Of course, some people, they could do it all by themselves. But what about next step? That's when everything starts rolling, okay? And even though I am Diamond Master, I'm not really, let's say, what's the word? Set on the titles, because I have many titles, and I've seen so many people with a title that, that's so important important to them. So regardless, because that title, they're afraid to leave their jobs, or even though they're not, making their money, they cannot leave, whatever the situation is. What I want to share with you guys is with the Academy, if you really want to make it, like our CEO said, he'll do his part. Okay, our company is solid for 100 years. He's going to always give us the absolute quality products, right? And absolutely wonderful price. And all the, hubs that we need, even the personal platform is coming. Now, what do? We have to do our part. First of all, foremost, everyone who's in Academy, you got to use every product that company has. How are you gonna know? How are you gonna share if you don't even use it? For in my team, even it's a male, I let them use women's product. And it's a funny story, but there was one brother that I lost while I was in India, while I was there 7 months. I lost him, but he would say, "Hey sis, go get that thing, and give it to that lady," which was a panty liner. Okay, he got so excited. He don't even know what it does, but all he knew was women loved it. So every time the woman walks in, "Hey sis, give her the sample," and sure enough, first thing is like, go try it. And they come out and every single one buys the panty liner, right? So one day, one of my other male down like, "What's so special about panty liner and all that?" I said, "Why don't you go try it and now let me know?" And there was a gentleman named Jack also. He's a product user. And he goes, "This feels really good." Men sweat down there too. So he's been using it. And I mean, seriously, it's funny, but it's so true. Every product that we have is unisex. Anybody could use it. For me, we promote saw palmetto for men's health, right? I use it. You know why? Because we still have same bladder system, but yet it really helps women's hair growth, right? And falling out and all that. So why not use that? And every product that we have, we all could use it together. I have men using all the absolute skincare system, right? They still want to look good too. But of course, there's, men who wants everything simplified. They have other stuff. But then again, if they want the ultimate product, they could use anything that we have. So what I'm saying is that you guys have to use the product and know what it does. And when you do, then you're ready to play the game of Academy and building and becoming successful. Okay. And then, of course, when you have those strong households, like, our marketing says, if you have 50 households using probably around 100,000 PV, which is very easy, right? When you think about it. It's very easy to do. Number kind of scares you, 100,000. But then again, when you buy him, it's almost 56,000. Everything is like 10,000. So if you get toothpaste and toothbrush, it's almost 10,000. So it's not that very, if you talk to 10 people, it's almost 100,000 PV. So it's not that much. So what I'm saying is that once you know your product, right, you're building your PV, your personal PV, and then you're, introducing and you get a hold of that, guess what? Auto Sales Master is pretty much around the corner. And once you become Auto Sales Master, right, now you can focus. Because you need to now duplicate so you can go step up like me, right? Diamond Master. But, so what I'm saying is, guys, is that don't get so caught up on title and mastership. Get the foundation so strong that it will not fall. Because I've seen so much, they go for, huge order and become the title. But where's the, next order? So build on consumer basis where they're so happy, like our CEO said, they're so happy you're following up. They're using one product, and because they are happy with it, that you're gonna introduce the next product, shampoo, all that. By the time they're done, oh my God, they don't even have to ask, "Oh, is that good?" No, it's like, "Oh, okay, Eydie, give it to me." That's the consumer base that you want. And it's the lifetime. Academy is not just 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, project, right? You're not going to brush. I say all the time, you're not going to brush your teeth for just 1 year and quit. It's lifetime. So when you have that kind of commitment and happy consumers, it's a lifetime. That's when the passive income starts, right? Okay, that's what I want you guys focusing on, is building the foundation of a happy customer. And once you have that, and What if it took you 1 to 2 years to get there to where you could be auto sales master? Will it be worth it, guys? Think about it. I have worked almost 40 years and plus, and I still am because I want to, it's a choice. But at the end of the day, right? In 40 years later, the maximum you're gonna get Social Security is what? 2,000? Even the doctor, medical doctor, maximum they receive is $3,300. We all know that, okay? And they have worked how many years? Okay, for me, I could sit here and honestly look at you guys' eyes and say, okay, yes, I opened the center 3 years ago. Did I really do the business with a full heart and full focus? Absolutely not, because I still had a disbelief because I had made so much money, you know, and I'm sitting here, okay, I made $60. At that time, it was like $60 a commission, and not even every week. Not even every month, guys. I'm gonna be honest. But what am I doing here? I got I got expense. How am I gonna make this? And I mean, I just didn't have that full force saying that, okay, I really believe in Atomy. I'm gonna be, I'm gonna have passive income. There was always doubt in my mind. I'm being honest. And I know every one of you could say the same thing. Am I really gonna make it? Or, I'm getting, $60, once or twice a month or whatever. Is that gonna get any better? Oh, this is, hoax, or you don't believe in the system. Well, that's where I was. But let me tell you, when I got sick, because I didn't know the health is something that you need to take care of. I didn't know that. I thought it automatically came. So when I was, doing the mission work in India, I got sick twice. I had a dengue fever. I had, I don't know, whatever it was, very high fever that I could not get rid of. But anyway, Him really saved my life. And another thing is that one of my other part-time was I was an interpreter for oncology, meaning cancer patient going through the chemotherapy. So they have to go through so much, there's 4-hour, 5-hour, up to 9-hour chemotherapy that they have to go through. And when I look at them and there's certain people taking the Him, I would ask, I asked why. They said it helps them to, eat, first of all, and giving them energy to go through the process. So I knew how amazing this product was because I know what it has done for me. So if you believe in something, right? And there's, I felt like, everybody needs to have this product, and who's there to advertise or to speak? Well, it was me. So when I had that personal experience, right? And now I want to shout to the world, and that's what I do. And when all this pandemic came, I sat at my desk and I really said, Lord, what am I doing here? I've been here almost 3 years, and yeah, I'm making, I am an auto sales master. Yes, I am making, for example, let's say 3 whatever plus funds, but I could do that. Getting a job, I could triple that. So why am I here? I'm just asking because my heart is so big that I want to build orphanages everywhere, saving the kids, right? So I look straight ahead and I seen the poster of Him. And during that time, at the same time, I was listening to one of the doctors on the vaccine. So I said, okay, Lord, I hear you. And that was, did you know that whoever got the vaccine is okay, but who doesn't believe in it? Like I don't. I'm sorry, I'm just being blunt, okay? I will not take it. But who have done it because family, because the daughter, I don't want to see you, or you cannot see my kids, whatever the reason is, I had the answer for them because it is killing the NK cell of their body. Okay, guess what Him does, guys? It builds NK cells. So tear just rolled down my eyes. And it's got, okay, thank you, Lord. I have the answer, So ever since then, I've been full force. Ever since I came back from, oh my goodness, India, from 7 months lockdown, I've been full force because I know what Atomy's product does to everyone. So that's when I finally, something clicked, guys. Light bulb went off. Okay, this is my life. This is my life, and this is going to really take me to the future that I need to be. So like our CEO says, it's going to get to where you want to be. so you could help others. Isn't that all our heart? Want to help others to be wealthy, you know, be healthy, physically, mentally, emotionally, in every way. That's why I said build this business. But gosh, it's not easy. Like our CEO said, not everyone has joined the Zoom gonna make it. That's guaranteed, because if you don't have passion, if you don't have the humility to serve others and not even using the product and not learning, guess what? You're gonna stay in back. You gotta go all the way full force. I'm not ashamed to say I work 18 hours a day, because I am proud to say that, because I love it. I'm not forced to. You know, I'm open the center. I walk into my center around 7:30 most time, right? Because we have Zoom at 8 o'clock with India. And from then on, I'm continuously on, because, and then my team is big in India, 9 o'clock at night. They're waking up, they're, starting. And I want to be there for them, because if they have a question, guess what? I want to be able to answer. They could move forward. Without having that information, they cannot go forward. So yes, I do sacrifice my sleep, but am I complaining? No, because I'm happy to able to help them. And I know a lot of leaders on here do the same thing with a different country. But guess what? They're happy, and you're teaching them how to be the leader. Okay. Yes, at first it's hard. It's very hard. But look at all the imperial masters are there. Now they're able to really sit back and kind of divide what focus can I help to my team to duplicate them to become me, to hit the top. And we are all able to do that. But like I said, in the beginning, it's not hard. When you look at Crown Master, who just, Oki Lee, it wasn't hard. It was not easy for her. None of them is easy for all of us. It takes sacrifice, it takes time, lack of sleep, always being on the Zoom. Before, we have to go to seminar. And it's like, at that time, in the beginning, do I have to go to the seminar? I'm hearing things over and over, same thing. Well, what's the use, right? But when your heart is in it, you will capture something new you never heard. Even I, listen to our CEO's VOD every day, every morning. I catch something new every day. And there's a part that I love hearing over and over and over. He says, don't you see it? Don't you get it? Don't fall asleep, guys. Do Academy. Don't you want to help your family? Don't you want to help the ones that you care for? And every time I think about that, it just cheers me up. Yes, I want to help, So guys, it's not easy, but we have to move forward. And guys, I know when you recruit someone, okay, this is very important me to share with you guys. Everyone has weaker leg. We all know that. And you always want to put that strong person on the weaker leg because, oh my God, this person's going to make it good. Is that not right? That's your first focus. Now, I'm going to tell you, don't think about you. You think about the person we just walked in and say, what can I do for him? Okay, if he's energetic, he really have all the passion, he wants to do this, and he's gonna be phenomenal. You're gonna put him in your weaker leg, or you're gonna put him in the strong leg so he could really make it big. It's the choice you have to, make. For me, I will put him on the strong leg because I know where he could go. And it's okay. I could always find other person who could always build my right. But you always have to think about that person, the longevity of Academy. We're not here for short term, as you know, it's a lifetime, okay? So please, when you look at those people who's wanting the opportunity with the Academy, always look for their benefit. What's gonna benefit them first, okay? That's always my heart, because I know everybody wants to get the commission and really build, but sometimes when you put those strong people at the wrong place, they're gone. You lose that strong person that you could have kept for a lifetime. and I felt like you just took his opportunity. So please, guys, know who you're dealing with. And of course, consumers are always, it's gonna boost your dollars, right? And your group. That was my heart. And like I said, anybody who's here new, I would say, if you're gonna build this, get every opportunity to look at the VOD. Listen, if this is your business, Atomy doesn't have, well, I think they're coming out with a manual in Korea, praise God, right? But until then, this is your business. You mold it to how you want to build your business. But we do have a system, as you know, and long as you follow that system with your personality, okay, your character, right? And well, they say there's personality and character is different. Character is what you were born with, right? Personality is something that you could change. Okay, if you personality is always negative or whatever, you could always change to be positive. But character is something that you build. I mean, you're born with. And I think everyone who sees the opportunity with the Atomy, their character is like, okay, you know what? I'm here for others. And that's what I've seen a majority of the cases. Okay, well, some of them is, a set apart, but it's okay. Our CEO says it's okay. They're gonna do their thing, but they will never be the part of true Atomy's heart. So it doesn't matter what your sponsor, who you brought you in. It doesn't matter who's your upline. It is just focus on you. And now you're the CEO. You focus on your downline and how you're going to build and how you're going to become successful and how you are going to, help your downline. And if you have questions that you cannot answer, like me, I go to my upline and say, you know what? I don't know this. How do I do this? And I will pick and choose who could give me that answer. And, they will give you the answer that you need. That's why they're there to support you, not to build your business, because this is your business, okay? Please get that solid in your mind. This is your business, not your sponsors to build yours, okay? It is yours. And a lot of times, when I look at females, and it could touch everyone in this all group. I see some young ladies, who's in our age, 50s, 40s, I hear a lot of excuses about why, I look like this. Oh, I wish I could look like you, or, so many things, right? And you have choice, you have choice. And one thing that my mom always says, women, you have to take care of you and the house. Those are two things that you always have to take care of. Okay. So ladies, get up, right? Make the bed. Put your face on, regardless how tired you are, okay? If you're married, for more for your husband, because men are very visual. They are born that way, okay? So what I'm saying is that Atomy is gonna give you that routine, the habit, good habit to start the day. Always watching the video, VOD, something positive, right? And say something nice to call someone and say, hey, what can I do for you? Or hey, oh, when you see someone, you look so beautiful, okay? I mean, say something positive, always, always. But always take care of you, physically also. And men, let me tell you, women are responders. When your wife or your girlfriend or your downline have to be female and they come across the wrong way, you need to look back and how did I come across? Because women are responders. If you come towards with love, they're gonna come towards you with love. If you're gonna come there with offensive, they're gonna come towards you with offensive. So you have to look at yourself as, okay, how am I, when you look at women, seriously, it is true. And women, we're multitaskers, right? We could do many things at one time, but obviously most men, not all men, most men, they cannot do that. So, I was told that men has empty box that they want to escape to, then not think about anything, right? I don't know if that's true or not, but they cannot multitask. So when you have a downline who's male and they're focused on certain things, let them focus in that area they're strong on, and teach them or serve them in some way that women's touch will always enhance their capability and, their productivity, everything. So make sure that you guide each other. We're so made differently, but we're all harmonized. We need each other. We need women to, really promote the product like crazy. And men are numbers, right? They know boom, 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 boom. They want to think about big volumes. It's okay. We're all business builder ourselves, so we can learn from each other. So let's see. I just want to go over everything that I want to share with you guys. Anyhow, I know I'm just been sharing so many different things, but I want to give you guys some chance to ask me questions also. Like I said, I have so much I want to share with you to build out of me and passionate. And, this is lifetime, guys. We all going to get to the top. It doesn't matter if you started today or, like all you guys you guys started a year ago, 2 years ago. I don't know, but we all going to get to the top. It is proven, and that's our system, guys. So don't, people say, hey, it's already been there for 10 years, it's done. No, it's not. Nobody's going to stop brushing your teeth, and the thing is, though, when you go to the meeting and they invite you, go. I would say go and see what they're able to offer. Seriously, go. Because everyone, whoever the service they might have, like it could be construction, it could be insurance, it could be whatever it is. But when you go there, guess what? Not everyone's gonna need their service or product, but everyone in that place is gonna need your product. And that's the chance that you get to share. So go everywhere you're invited. Go share, guys. That's what's gonna happen. And our product will do that. Our product will sell itself, guys. You know that. So let's give people, our members, partners, if you guys have any question for me, because there's so much in my head, then maybe you could, ask, so I could answer for you.
Okay. Wow. That's great, Eydie. That's great. I love it. That. So, okay, like Eydie said that, so I just want to give 2 person because of that time. So if you have a question, so this is the time. So just raise your hand. Also, you can see who's, this is a lot of people. So who's, just raise your hand. If you want to asking for Miss Eydie, this is the good time to ask the question because she doing so good.
And one more thing is that when you guys are building your binary system, don't go wide, guys. Please don't go wide. Go deep. That's when the success is gonna come. What is going deep meaning? Okay, everybody that you bring in, you just go down underneath continuously. Don't try to think, oh, I'm gonna help my friend. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna help whoever. No, you go deep all the way down, and whoever wants to build from there, they could build. Okay. That's something that I have to draw to understand, but just remember, don't go wide, deep.
Okay, so anybody, or you have yeah, go ahead also.
No, what if anybody want to do the comment? What did they learn from her? Okay,
Yeah.
you can ask.
Yeah, if anybody has a comment or so like what you learn about all that Miss Eydie explained for us. Anybody can share. Don't be shy. Okay, Lynn, go ahead, Lynn.
Eydie, I just want to say that you are living the motto.
Oh yeah.
And it just comes through. And I keep saying everything ties back to our company motto. And if we could get those principles down, the business will grow. And follow the system and the business will grow. You're proof of that. You're encouraging, you're delightful. I wish I had some of your energy. And I just look forward to watching you grow in this business. And I'm so glad to know you and to be involved in the same business as you. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us tonight.
Yes,
Really
Kathleen, thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Okay, thank you, Lynn. Thank you. Anybody else? I'm looking in here. Oh, okay. So, okay, I gotta go there. My comment. I really want to talk that. First of all, for myself, thanks, Miss Eydie. What you shared to us is really, really good. I'm so inspired of what's happened in your atomy journey. Like you say, you always start like 7 years ago, and you jump after that, like you have a center, your own center. Yes, I approve that. Myself, I have my own journey too, but what you do, it's like inspire me how, like you say, how to approach people, how to share the product. And we as Atomian, if we want to do this business, use the product. Yeah, that's the point. And when we use the product, we can, share the product and make other people use the product, and they be a consumer, happy consumer. We can make general bonus. Okay, so there's a lot of people now. Raise your hand. I have to stop. Okay, I gotta give first Myung, because I saw Myung raise hand first. Go ahead, Myung.
Hi, Eydie Forte, Diamond Masters. It's so nice to meet you. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
And yeah, I think a lot of people didn't really have a question because you give all the answer for the business, how to do it. And you have so much confidence, you know exactly how much you know about this company and the future. And also everybody see you, they don't need to hear too much from you. They will immediately buy and sign it and become a member, you know. And thank you so much for sharing. You have so much energy and we learn a lot tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Yang.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Myung. Thank you, Myung. Okay, next. I think I saw Anthony, but where is he? Anthony.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead.
There.
Go ahead, Anthony.
Hello. Kudos to my amazing Diamond Master and beautiful leader, Eydie Forte. What a wonderful motivational topic on vision and all of the things that you shared. And I can share that this is the way that Eydie lives day and night. She lives the vision, and it is literally what she lives and breathes and does. Eydie, share with us because you are always so good at connecting with people. What is your strategy that you can share with people today who don't have the same personality that you were talking about earlier? That was wonderful. What would you recommend to people who are not so good at connecting with others? How can they share Atomy and do the business?
I would say the fear is not of the Lord. That's the first thing that came to my mind. Okay. You all have confidence. Don't doubt yourself. When you have that belief that you have, it has to resonate out of you. Okay. And people will gravitate to that. They will. And like I said, and our motto says, when you really serve with the humility, and people will break those walls. I mean, you are able to break those walls down of any circumstances. Just receive them with love. And that's what I do here. No matter what, I don't care who they are. Seriously, I don't. We're all here to serve them. They come in. I said, what can we do for you? What can I give you? Would you like a cup of coffee? Whatever it is, that's something that world is not giving right now. Okay, so be positive, believe in yourself and who you are. So show who you are, guys. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. And don't be afraid to get hurt, because that stops so many things that's gonna give you a blessing. Okay, so like the word says, always share, love, and cherish, and serve in humility. And I just love our company motto, guys. I love our CEO, what he stands for and what he's taking us, every one of us. And one last thing that I would like to say is that all the leaders, when there's a challenging time, Okay, when you have to go to the mastership, and yes, it seems impossible sometimes, and yes, you know, but make that challenge to yourself. You don't know what's gonna happen. Don't, you know, let's say, don't think so hard on yourself or how big the challenge is. Just say, you know what, I could do this. I could do this. So what if you fail? But at least you tried. And next time you'll know, oh, I was short of that, you know, whatever it is that you're short of, then you just have to make it up next time. But when there always challenge comes, make sure you jump in, because that's how you're gonna grow. With a mastership, it's scary. You know, sometimes, well, for me, I don't have enough leaders for me to take me to Sharon Rose Master. But you know what? I'm gonna say it in front of you guys today. By this year, I'm gonna reach that goal. I'm gonna become Sharon Rose Master, and I'm staying in front of you guys, and I'm gonna achieve that, and I'm gonna believe it. And I really believe the promotion does not come from the man, but it comes from the Lord. Guys, like our CEO says, without Jesus, you guys don't have anything. Okay, so love, continuously serve with everything that you guys got. And I love every one of you. If you guys need to reach out, get a hold of your Sharon Rose, Rose Master Plan, your leader, and you could get in touch with me. I will answer whatever I can help with you. I will do that. That is my heart. Like I said, if I could stay up 24 hours to answer all of your questions, I will do that. And you could test that, and I will answer.
Thank you, Eydie. Thank you. Okay, we move forward for a question from Chua and Richie. Go ahead.
Diamond Master, I'm in Chua, and thank you for your speech. It's very great. When I first time meet you and in here, and I see you, and you say you're 60 years old, and I made me shocked. And I said, oh, she looked like 45 or 30. And you are very moderate and me. And I learned from you the one thing you say, when you have people and you know that you need to be patient, and you know that he is the guy want to do the business, or you need to put effort and put your left side, and you don't worry about your right side. You can look for another person to your right side. That's it, including me. Sometimes I put a lot of people on my right side, and I forgot to my left side that I need to look for a strong person to my right side. That's gave me idea. I said, okay, from now on, I need to look for a strong people to my left side. And that's what I learned from you. And a lot of my partner they do the same thing. Like they want to put people to their right side all the time. They don't want to put people to the left side because they thought it's in the left side. I already work for them.
Exactly.
So that's what I learned from you. And thank you for your speech, your wonderful speech, your energy, everything, and your beautiful face. And I take your picture, and I say I need to show to my team that you're already 60 years old, but you're so beautiful and young. And tell us about your secret. Why you use, how you use the Eydie product, what kind of product you use. You're very young.
Forte, Atomy, I use Synergy Ample. That is the most amazing product that you will ever get in touch with. It works, guys. It does work. Please, all women need to use it. Seriously, continuously. Okay. And I go through 4 ampoules a month. That's my truth.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. So because the time running, so we go to Grace next. Go ahead, Grace.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for your presentation, Diamond Master Eydie. Your energy is so infectious. Yeah, and you're so beautiful. Thank you so much. My question is actually like, when did you decide to have your center? Did you have a big group already, or
I didn't have no group? I
Sorry.
didn't have nothing. I didn't have
Oh.
anything. I was just, okay, I was introduced to Atomy, like far, 7 or 8 years ago, and I was just a product user. I was more focused on mission, right? And when all, everything fell apart in my life, I lost everything. So the leader came back and said, why don't you build Atomy one more time? And I said, okay. And I started ground level. I didn't have no members, no nothing. I started all 3 years ago. And I opened the center with myself. Like I said, I wouldn't do what I did because it's a scary, scary point. But if I have to do it again, I think I would, knowing what I know now. But because I got to a point where I've been a single mom. I don't know if anybody out there has been a single mom. So I work very hard. My kids know that I work very hard, right? And so when it came to finance, if you don't make the money, right, you don't trust no one. You just have to work, right? But through Atomy, I was able to surrender everything to the Lord. When he told me to go to mission, give, I will give. But when it came to finance, it's like I had to do it. I trust him, but wait a minute, I have to work. That's the only way I could get the money, right? But Atomy itself made me surrender completely. And ever since then, he's been meeting every need of mine. And that is God's honest truth.
Wow,
Seriously.
awesome.
Wow, amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay. So I think the last question from Jim Lee. Go ahead. I think we cannot hear you. You have to connect to the audio. So I think you have to click the audio. Yeah, we still cannot hear you. Yeah, Jim, you have to find the audio and you connect that so we can hear your voice. You not connect or yeah, I'm sorry. It's almost, yeah, we still